stream the sound went off, there was so many freaking asshole haters on the last stream in the chat. I hope that you guys saw them, and you can hack them or something, because they're so like annoying, and they've been trying to hack me and get me to stop talking about people that deserve to be talked about. So I don't know. Anyways, I'm just going to continue the last reading here, because it pisses people off, and it pisses off your cross watchers and your karmics. Let me know if the sound is still muted, because I don't know what happened. You know, some people are just evil eyeing. But anyways, I'm going to continue. You know, there's a lot of jealous bitches. Anyways, awesome. No problem, guys. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know there was no sound. I was almost going to keep going on. Okay, so I'm going to just keep going on from here. I'm not going to recant myself. I'm just going to continue and just go on naturally. Somebody could be French. Your life is about to glow up. Your life is about to glow up in front of this greasy stalker that nobody wants to be around. I heard smell you later. Nobody wants to smell this person. They said smell you later. This group of people all really stink. You stink! I heard that from SpongeBob. Okay, 9 could be significant. 6. Someone feels, okay, the last thing I was saying when the phone muted, the last thing I was going to say is someone's really angry because they feel like it's still 2012 when it's not. Okay, there could be a significant thing about 2012. This person is a psychopath, okay? People feel like this person's a psychopath, and they feel like it's still 2012. They're really angry because you're courageous. You're courageous, and every time they try to hit you or every time they try to attack you, it's like you don't get any damage from it. I'm seeing that episode of SpongeBob with the bully. I think the episode's literally called The Bully, right? Where that big sunfish is constantly trying to punch SpongeBob, but he's a sponge, so he absorbs the hits, and then they sink in, and then they just kind of, it tickles. It's like every time he gets punched, it actually tickles, and he doesn't get hurt. And I feel like this person is really angry with you because it's like, or this group of people are really angry with you, like this person and their family, their weird inbreeding family or something like this, because, sorry, if you weren't there for the last reading, then just ignore that if you don't get that. It's like I don't know, they're having like a massive mental breakdown, and they hate that their attempts towards your self-confidence were really futile, and they actually made you more confident, or they actually ended in more blessings for you. And this person, again, really stinks really bad, and they look really cringy. I feel like nobody's jealous of them, and I feel like the reason why, so I feel like the people that this person's sending towards you, or the people that is attacking you with this person, are actually their family members. They don't have any friends. This is a group of people that do not have friends. If this is like a community or workplace that has been attacking you, then that means that none of the other locations or nobody outside of their company is helping them with this. It's just within the company. If this is somebody that's like with their family, they're dating someone in their family, like that's their cousin, like that's secretly like their cousin, like a distant cousin. And the reason why, like, people outside this situation or outside the company or outside this neighborhood or wherever this is happening don't really know exactly what's going on, or it was really easy for them to like not know, is because everyone this person knows is family. And their family's really big. Like, everybody's fucking related in some way, and everybody's like literally into incest or like dates each other's cousin. But they like are really casual with it because the family is so big and so broad, it's easy for them to lie. and just say, oh no, that's just my friend or that's uncle, but like you don't know if it's a real uncle or if that's actually their brother or like their half brother technically. So there's like a weird thing like going on. So a lot of the people, they want you to know, a lot of the people that were like sent to you or like helping this person, they weren't just like random people that were not related. They were people that were related. They were all related. They're all related. They're all married, even married in, or like somebody knows somebody who knows somebody, because it's a really big family that went against you or company. And so you could have even thought that this community or this one location in this company or this department was really like shitty. Like you could have thought like everyone was really small brained. You're like, how could this many people be this karmic or this stupid or just like this narcissistic? But really it's genetic or something, or really there's something in the water, or there's something demonically in the group, like something is in the water in there, or like something's in their supply, their energy supply, because they're family. They're actually family and you don't know. So they have a drop of blood in them that's got the bipolar disorder. There's a drop of blood in them with the meth addiction, the crack blood. They got the alcohol blood. They got like the incest blood. They got like the mutations, the disorders, the even some disabilities for some of them. I heard this deformalities, the physical deformalities that and they don't even have to be like cosmetic deformalities. They could be organ deformalities that prevent them from doing exercises, breathing oxygen normal, you know, like their kidney function might not be the same or might need help, you know, like something like this. Someone might even be intersex. That's just random. That's like a random thought. But they want you to know that like people that are not related to these people, they see what's going on and they're like, this is weird. It's kind of, if you're new to this company or you were new to this community or this place, wherever this is, neighborhood, you could have been the only person that didn't know that all of them were family. Like you didn't know this person was related to this person that was related to you were the only one who didn't know. Everyone outside this situation knew. So people outside this family or company were watching. If this is a company, it could be customers, like really important clients that are not related to this family that had to be impressed or something, or like they had to be like honored. They saw what was going on. If this is a community or family situation or some sort of group of people that really don't know you but they know each other, it's like the people outside this situation that these people, you know, they could have a family business or a company. It's like the people around them that they even use as customers know what these people are doing, like what's wrong with them. But these people are so up their own ass, or they're just so, like I said, they're like into like dating their cousins, or like everything is within. If it's not dating your cousin, it's like, use that as a metaphor. It's like everything's within. It's like an inside job. It's an inside job. It's an inside job only. It's never outside. There's never outside influence. In order to get in, you'd have to get married in. It's like a gated community, but all of them are related. All of them know each other, all of them are blood related, and it's weird because how do you make that so? If you have a normal family, right, how is everybody completely blood related or in some way or the other? That's not how it works. That's not how it works. That's weird. Unless you're all one side of the family, right? But how does that work? You know what I'm saying? But that everybody has the same nose, same ear, but it's like they're married. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. And if it's a company, then just take it as like everybody acts exactly the same, wears the exact same clothes, and then they all act like they all meet up together, and you're the only one that's been left out of this, and you don't know where they're going after work. And they're all planning to do weird shit together to you or something. If you know this is a toxic situation like that, or a work situation, like, or like even like paperwork was like, I heard bypass the paperwork, it's like something happened with this group of people. This could have been a past energy, it doesn't have to be current, but like whatever's going on now, this group of people are really fucking angry, like they're up your ass still watching you, even though you've disconnected your energy or you just gave up, you don't care, you don't really care to impress anybody, you're just kind of like in your own zone, you don't care to make any friends in this community because you're in your own own zone at this point. You gave up, and it's like these people are so angry you've disconnected your energy. Maybe you quit from that job. It's like they're so angry that you've disconnected your energy and made it even harder to get to know you or spy on you. And now even though they've forced their way into your life, you already know, and because you know, they just cannot learn anything about you, and they have no idea about your weaknesses. They have no way into your psyche. They don't even have any way to hike. I almost said high key, but like I was gonna say they have no way to hack into your psyche. They have no way to hack into your like psychic realm or your astral at all. Like they know nothing. They can watch you. They can be like right next to you in the room right now, and they literally have no idea because you know they're there. They're idiots. And they're getting angrier and more unstable and more unstable and more unstable because they just don't have any idea what's going on with you. But they know that you're happy. They just see that you're happier. They just see that you don't give, since you don't give two fucks, you're happier. And because you feel happier or you feel lighter, or because things are like luckier in your life, or you're feeling more protected, you feel like this is the right move, and therefore it's resulted in more happiness for some of you guys. If you really resonate, like you just like, okay, well, this is the right move, then disconnecting was the right thing to do. Now I'm going to continue to be happy. And that's exactly what you're doing, following suit. Don't worry. See, I heard don't worry, be happy. You're not worrying. They wanted you to worry, and they're really mad because you know that you're not going to worry, because you know the divine has you, or you know the universe has you. You know you have karma on your back right here. Like, I mean, you know that you've got karma that's got your back, if that makes sense. Like, you got dharma in this situation. Recreant, and these people can't stop. They can't stop doing low vibrational things. They can't stop being karmic because they are karmic. They're narcissists. They've got, like I said, they've got real mental disorder issues that are festering inside their brains and rotting them fast, and they're rotting it faster with drugs. Recreant, I will never forget this knife you placed in my back. Yeah, you don't worry because you don't worry because you don't have time for weird energy. You don't worry because you don't have time to be paranoid, and you don't have any space for paranoia because you're not inviting anybody new into your life, especially from this area, community, workplace, or past workplace. You don't have to worry about who's an op, who's not. You don't have to worry about who's got your back, who's lying to you, who was sent to you, who's actually jealous of you, who wants the best for you, because there's no one there. What is there to worry about? What is there to be paranoid about? How are you scared of your things getting stolen if you're no longer in the place and you're no longer putting your things there, and your things are always with you now? I heard someone now lives in their van, or is doing van living or camper life, or someone's living in like a Airbnb hopping situation, and they're like, well, how do I worry now? There's nothing to really worry about. You could even be doing solo traveling, or some of you guys, it's just you and your kids, or you and your family, just you and your small family, immediate family, and you don't really worry. You don't really have time for friends. I heard America's Next Top Model, you know how or those competition shows where they're like, I'm not here to make friends. I'm not saying that you're like that type of bitch, but like, it's kind of like, I'm not here to really make friends anymore. Like, you kind of got washed up in that situation. You could have gotten washed up in that process, and now it's like you could realize that your energy is really powerful. You could be really, really attractive, and maybe you deserve to just give a chance to people that can match your energy. And you don't even have the time to audition people. You don't have the time for any of that. You have full faith in the universe to just drop somebody there for you, or to you'll run into someone when you run into someone. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to get from A to B right now, point A to point B, to C to D. You don't have time to stop and oh, I wonder if this person's going to be my friend, that friend, if they're going to like me, if I'm going to be successful, because I feel like other places in your life are being like enhanced, blessed, while these people have to watch, and they have to be so deathly angry and so like just boiling their blood. Like, they're just so like hideous. I just feel like somebody just so ugly. Like, they look like a frog when they're angry, or a pig. Like, they look like an animal when they're angry, and it just doesn't look very hot, and they're just not very attractive, and people just kind of, I saw someone just give someone like a really stinky face, like like a random person in public, just look at them and just be like this person could have kids and they're talking to their kids like really really fucked up, and other people are like, ew, like what the fuck's wrong with this dude? Or like this person could be like just talking to, they could even talk to kids and in general, like this could be a really immature man that like sees like, you know how like kids, they might like stare at you, or they might like be like heh, you know, like teasing you, but they're like a little kid, you know. And like this could be like a grown-ass adult man that kind of acts kind of like they kind of act like, what's the actor, like a Will Ferrell character. Like this could be somebody that looks like Will Ferrell, or they could act like a Will Ferrell character, whereas like when the child is like staring and they're like, hey, like this could be a grown man that like bends down and goes, what are you looking at? And it's like a fucking child, like it's a man that's like stooping down to a child and trying to talk to a child or fight with a little kid, and it's like, what the hell's wrong with you, dude? Like, that's just a kid. And it's like, you're fucking, like, this person's beyond immature, like, really annoying. And it's like, people just, it's like, it's just really obvious this person is just, like, jealous. It's really obvious when this person's mad. It's obvious when this person's toxic. Like, this person is just so transparent and just so childish. And it's like, people just, I don't think anyone wants to be around them except their family, and no one wants to date them except their family, or people that their family gives them and lies to them and doesn't tell them that it's a distant cousin from the home country, or a distant cousin from their aunt that's not actually their aunt, their friend aunt. It's like a real aunt, like a half-sister no one told them about due to some weird family drama. Like, that's the only people this person can be with, and they all look kind of weird. They all have the same feature or something like that. Tears on the phone. Yeah, somebody in this group is crying on the phone because there's too much truth coming out about them. They're being exposed right now as we speak, as you watch this reading. The dots aren't connecting for you, but the dots are connecting for somebody else. I heard like something about like some sort of information. Again, I'm seeing in the last reading, the last video I said, I'm seeing L from Death Note. Like somebody's name is written in the Death Note here. Like there's like some sort of receipt. Somebody's name is in the mud. Somebody's name was written in the mud, and it's like, it could be a literal name that was written somewhere, like on a piece of paper, or like on a picture, someone's signature, someone's face was in a picture, and someone is crying on the phone because they know that they're caught, this person. Yeah, they're being caught for being a bully. Look at this bully. Look at how angry he is. Somebody, yeah, like, what is this? This is like a hawk and a falcon in reverse, or some sort of bird in reverse. Yeah, somebody's crying on their phone right now because they know what happened. Someone says, I know now, like, what happened. And like I said in the last video, I said, L, like, you said something that was very incriminating that only somebody that knows exactly what was going on would say. But you're just psychic, or you're intuitive, but you don't know that you tipped over the whole house of cards. You have no idea. Something you said, you could have even said something as simple as, like, if you were dealing with harassment, or somebody was doing something really specific, like you could have, like, complained about how, like, this green car keeps parking outside of your house and blaring its high beams into your windows of your apartment, and you don't know who it is. It's just some random man. And you could have literally went on Facebook and said, like, I don't know who this guy is, but there's, like, this green car parked outside of my house, and they keep blaring their high beams at me. And because you don't know that that green car really fuck something up for somebody, like, for some reason, it, like, the fact that their location was in front of your house and their car, was there, you have incriminated somebody without knowing it, because you don't know this person, but other people that are watching you know this person and are putting the dots together without your knowledge. And it could be the same people that were put against you, that were put in or even around you to spy on you. They're being incriminated at this right now. Like right now, like everything is coming out, like you're being vindicated, and these people are being like literally exposed and dragged for being a bully, for being a determined bully. Like their bullying is determined, but it's unfounded, and it's like this person can never quit and can never stop, and it's just like you're a grown adult and you need to fucking stop. It's obvious you're jealous of somebody. It's obviously you need to grow up, and it's obvious you're not as good as the Jungle Collective. It's obvious you're not as talented as them. It's obvious you don't have anything to offer, and that's why you keep trying to spit on them, or you keep trying to kick them down when they are not doing anything to you. And there's because something about something you said, whatever they're doing, so like you made this person look very, very mentally ill and unstable. You could have even, I don't know, I heard someone came outside, I heard Cash Me Outside, like you could even did Cash Me Outside. You could have literally been like, this person needs to go outside, or this person needs to show up to the office and pay their part of the bill, or like show up to court, and it's like, they didn't show up, or other people saw this person and they know why they didn't show up, and it's incriminating somebody. Like somebody's really in the spotlight in a really bad way. Like this person really can't be seen in public. People saw this person harass you in public. I heard if this person like yelled at you from their car, their window was rolled all the way down, and multiple people took a picture and a video of this person on their phone. Because something about people in this office space, or people in this town or community neighborhood, not a lot of things happen, and a lot of people really like using the Nextdoor app, you know, the social media where neighbors post things that happen, or a lot of people like to just post Instagram story or the I don't know if people still use Snapchat, but you know how they put like the Snapchat live update or the Instagram live update of the map, like what's happening here in this part of the map or this location. People like posting to that for some reason. Maybe you don't know, but this person is on there. This person's on there on someone's video. Like people love taking videos of things, and this person yelled at you from a window, or this person did something to you in front of other coworkers or in the office that was on video, that people even played back over and over again, or people looked at and they are laughing at this person because maybe this person used to look skinny and they looked really fat in the video when they were yelling at you. People could have even tried to figure out who this was. Like this could even been some of you guys, this person got fired from your job and you were the one who didn't get fired, and this person tried to come to the job and harass you. Others of you, this person never worked there and they just tried to harass you at their job or your job, and it's like people have a video of them and they could have tried to play this back and looked at this person's face. Like they could have a really pointy nose, and people could have been trying to play back this video to look at this person's nose shape to figure out who it was. And when they figured out who it was, they were really surprised because this person gained a lot of weight. Like they could have like an extra chin than people recognize them. Like maybe this person, if this person has a Tinder or a dating site, their photo is like them skinny. And there's something about how like this video of them harassing you or going out in public and doing something to harass you, or they could have talked shit about you online. Somebody has exposed them for what they look like right now, and it looks like they do not look like what they looked like before, but they keep acting like they do or something. It's really weird. Yeah, they're being watched like a hawk, I heard. They tried to pick on you like a vulture, but instead they made themselves the vulture food. Even their own friends are planning on ditching them, or like, I heard every man for themselves. Lotus. Yeah, everyone is seeing the situation as this person being the one to throw mud on you, throw mud on your life because they didn't want to see you grow. But you are the lotus, and because of your strength, your faith in yourself, and in the divine, your spiritual strength, and your, you know, all of the hard work you've done, and like I heard like you've gone way too far to quit now. You could just be somebody that really powered through the shit this person has put you through, and now you've ended up growing like a lotus. Lotus, like, despite the disgusting, rancid environment, the swampy lily pad that you've had to grow out of, the mud that you had to grow out of, this person created around you, the cow dung, the bird shit you had to grow out of, you still ended up being a lotus of peace. And you ended up rebirthing yourself, and just coming out even more pure and even more in touch with what you're supposed to do, and being even better than what they were jealous of in the first place. And they just keep saying to not worry, because you are getting justice in this situation, because this person's ancestors have abandoned them. With the sugar skull in reverse, someone could be Mexican because of the sugar skull. Like, their ancestors have abandoned them fully. Everything in their life, bad luck. They want to walk from the kitchen to the living room with a plate of food. They trip and fall. The whole plate of food they just made fall on the floor. And then when they go to open a can of soda, all of it sprays everywhere. When they go to their car, all the tires are flat. When they go to open their door, the shit breaks off. Now they're late for work. Now they lost their job. They really needed that job. And then it goes on and on and on and on. They need to look good for a job interview. They end up stepping in dog shit and stinking like shit the whole interview, and they bomb it on their walk on the way there because their car broke down, or they couldn't open their car door because they broke it that morning or the other day. This woman could be involved here, blah, 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 blah. She could be small, like really short and skinny. She could have black wavy hair, and she could be white, and she could have a pointy nose, and she could be really skinny. Something about really, really skinny woman. Really pale, really pale. She could be a witch, some sort of practitioner. She could be this person's girlfriend or partner, or she could be the person that's jealous of you, and this could be her boyfriend. They both came out in the shuffle. This person's a bully and a drug addict. There's flies that surround them. There could even be little baby gnats that follow them around because they stink really bad. They could have like a really sticky, their skin. This girl could look really greasy, honestly. She could like sweat a lot because she's addicted to meth, because I heard, or like some sort of drug that makes people really overheat or sweat a lot, or like, I don't know, she has some sort of condition where she's sweaty and it makes her really shiny, but like in a really crusty way, like sticky. Like really sticky and smelly. And the guy is the same way too. Like they have a greasy look about them. And do you know what's really funny? The stink lines are very like, the stink lines travel from him to her, and she has more stink lines. So she could stink more than him, but they both have like massive stink lines. He's the one who could be really good at, the masculine could be the one that's really good at technology. He could be the one that's hacking, and she could be the one that talks a lot. She could be the one that's in charge of calling a lot of people and gossiping with bitches and spreading rumors and lies and shit. But she looks like this, and people look at her like she won't shut the fuck up. Look at this. It says literally won't shut up, stupid. Okay, addict. People think this person won't shut up. It's stupid. Her spell work doesn't work anymore. She lost her fucking powers. She's a horrible witch. Someone could have put her in a freezer spell. Like one of her friends put her in a freezer spell. She has really big bags under her eyes too. They like go really, really deep. Like you could like see her cheekbones. It could also be because she's not eating enough due to her drug addiction, and she stinks really bad. She could also wear hoodies or like zip hoodies. She could also wear like a really big backpack. I don't know who that's for. She could also talk on the phone a lot. Like, she talks on the phone a lot of shit with people, but like she doesn't show herself in person to people. Maybe before she was able to meet up with friends and like gossip or something, or try to ruin people's lives with gossip, but now she looks really ugly, and the only person that she has in her life is this guy that's really creepy and perverted looking, childish, literally embarrassing, like will embarrass anybody, like just like really like, oh man. Okay, Paradise, while these people suffer, you're being rewarded with paradise. You guys might be relocating to a place that's like paradise, or your home is being like renovated. Oh, thank you so much, Janet, for the little super chat. Wow, thank you so much. You're being relocated, or you might be going on a vacation, or you might be like literally, what's going on? Thank you. Oh, good to see you, Peanut. I'm glad. You could be literally like moving somewhere you've always wanted to move. It could be like a beachside or something. Others of you, your home is turning into your beach. Your home is turning into your paradise. This person could be being relocated or either being thrown away, and at the same time, you guys could be getting renovations, new new appliances that are making your living situation even more comfortable, or this person might even be forced to shut up. Some of you guys, this person might have to be forced to shut up, but they have to like watch you still, like, so they might have to stay where they are, where they have to watch you, but they might be forced to shut up. This couple may even break up but be forced to like live together, but like not be able, like really just cannot stand each other. Like they could break up but like forced to live near each other if they're like your neighbor, or like they could be at work and like a weird coworker couple, and they have to still work at the same shift, and they're both like, they like, look at this bitch, she's so angry at him, she's like, I freaking hate you, oh my god, like why can't you be I heard like, why can't you be like him, oh my god, blah 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 blah, like you stink so bad. And he's like a child. He's like, well, like, why don't you love me, and blah blah blah, he's gay though, or something weird like that. And she's just like, oh my god, oh, thank you, Janet. It's like now they're forced to like be broken up. And if these are neighbors, they're going to have to still live in the house, but like someone is going to be on the couch and someone's going to get the bed, and they're not even going to be able to move on or even have like date around, because they're both forced to live together. And it's like they're so insufferable to each other, and they fight so much that it's impossible to even have someone over without like literally like I heard fuming that the fact that their ex is like in the other room, like able to hear them, like they can't even pretend to move on or pretend to like be focused on someone new, because this person, like, they anger each other. They are, imagine, you know, like these people are so insufferable to you. These people were so annoying, so immature, and so dumb to you. Could you only imagine how insufferable they are to each other after being so close to each other and now forced to? Like, the most annoying people in the world. Imagine like them having like these rays of just annoying evilness that just shoot out of them, and just imagine those two ray guns just finally being shot at each other. Just two immovable, annoying forces just, and this constant constant canceling out of each other, this constant, just like, I don't know what you call it, just like this never ending like cycle of just wall. They're a wall for each other, basically. And they're forced to be quiet too. Like, I heard gag order, like they're gonna, maybe like life is gonna be so bad for them too that like it's kind of like, let me just shut up because like I'm just gonna embarrass myself. Or like someone's like seething with anger so much with how bad their life is going compared to yours, like after everything they've tried, that like they're just like I'm just gonna fucking shut up. Like, they're just so angry, they just have nothing to say. Like, every word out of their mouth just makes them more angry, and they're just like, really? Really? I'm just seeing someone, like, sit in their house, and they're just listening to you. I'm just seeing, like, Squidward look at SpongeBob and Patrick outside, like, I don't know, like, be happy, and it's just, like, that meme. But I'm also seeing this person in their house just be, like, quiet and just, like, trying to drink their coffee and, like, you know, for the first time, not actually, like, do something weird towards you. And it's like they're gonna see you on TV or see you on their phone or overhear you have a good time, and they're gonna be like, really? And they're just gonna quietly, like, drink their coffee and just, like, sit there by, like, quietly and by themselves, like, really? Or, like, in the workplace, like, they're gonna, like, be in their cubicle, and they're gonna, like, you know, and they're, like, fuming because their ex is right there, and they're like, oh, like, they're already tense, like, they already have drama with their ex that's forced to be around them, and then they're gonna watch you just, like, live your life, maybe even move on with your life, like, literally just finally continue your life as it should, like, normally, just, like, enjoy the luxuries in your life, finally, the small things, and maybe even big things, and maybe meet people, meet new friends. And I feel like you might even meet new friends at work if this is work, and this person's just gonna be like, oh my gosh, like, ugh. And you're just gonna be laughing, you know? This is gonna be happening here for some of you guys. Like, if you guys are not planning on relocating, like, anytime soon, or, like, it's not happening yet, but, like, you're in a place around here, or you're forced to be in this job with this person for a little longer, or this weird coworker couple, it's like they're forced to shut up and also be separated and also be humiliated at the same time. Like, the humiliation is, like, the ultimate silencer, I heard. I also heard, like, focused chaos is more powerful than, like, negligent power. I don't know if that makes sense. I came up with that yesterday while I was boxing. I was, like, boxing, and I was like, if you have, like, a lot of just, like, uncontrolled chaos, you know, going on in you, but you're able to harness that and focus that into a particular target, you could do a lot of damage. All of that velocity, all of that force, all of that energy, you know, if you translate that to negative energy in yourself and you channel that into something, you become really powerful. Compared to somebody that is used to their power and just throws it freely, you're somebody who is focused and focuses all their energy on one thing is way more powerful. Like a bullet, you know, a bullet can go right through a sheet of metal if it's spread out wide enough, right? Somebody's power that is just lazily thrown out. And it's making me think of, like, dictators and, like, groups that have thrown over dictators. It's like dictators in the past, right? They'll just kind of, like, they'll get comfortable, they'll throw their power around so much that they're negligent, right? Just take things for a given and a granted. Meanwhile, there's a group of rebels or somebody there that is focusing all of their chaos, focusing all of that energy, right, into this attack to overthrow that person, overthrow that wrongful power that they're not using properly. I don't know if that makes sense for somebody, but that's kind of like I don't know what I'm picking up that I wanted to say there for this person. So, like, these people were, like, really taking their power for granted. They really, I don't know, they could have been in a higher social status than you or had a higher position than you in some way, or just knew more people, and they could have abused this to make things not work out for you in your favor. But now it's like the thing is, they're lazy. Like, they could have done this in order to slow you down so that they can compete with you and feel better than you. But the thing is, they still did not have the energy or the focus to actually beat you. They couldn't catch you. You have too much velocity and force behind you. You have too much motivation behind you. What these people did was actually take away distractions. They took away all delayers, all things, all thresholds. They actually took away more thresholds from your speed, from your force. So like any people or fake friends they took away, or fake co-workers or support that you thought that you needed at some point that they took away, was actually them taking away another time waster or another weight to your success. Because you have so much chaos in you, or so much, and you know what, for some of you it's not chaos. I am a former chaos manifester. So that's why I use the word chaos. I don't do things like that at all anymore. I learned my lesson, you know. Now I just like to protection magic. But it's kind of like, if you turn that chaos into love, right, and you focus that all into where you want to put it, I feel like I don't know how to word this, like you're getting to your manifestation and the finish line actually, like, you actually put in the work to get to your manifestations. You actually focus your chaos. You focus all of the things, or all of even the love that these people tried to keep away from you, all of that desire, all of that focus, all into your goals, despite all of the challenges that these people tried to put for you. And it all translated into velocity and force and speed behind you, and it turns you basically into this unstoppable, just uncatchable force of energy towards whatever you're manifesting right now. It's like a speed of light, I heard. It's just unstoppable. It's like if this person tried to put their hand out to catch you, there would be a burning hole, like a bullet right through their hand, just because of just so much of what they held back from you that you ended up putting behind you. And then they just took away whatever in front of you, right? Even a job, if they even took a job away from you, it was like that was a place that was slowing you down from your full potential. And now I heard humans only use 10% of their brain, and now you're at like 100% of your brain. I forgot what movie that is. Could someone remind me what movie that's from, where now the person can use 100% of their brain, and they're like able to predict like how to fight people, how to like immediately, like they're like a super genius, like you're like a super genius, like spiritually become like a super genius, like intuitively like become a supercomputer just because of this situation. I think that's what I figured out here, because like maybe for a while you were trying to figure out what the lesson was in this situation. Why is this a lesson? Why is God allowing these people to constantly hammer on you, throw shit at you, while you're pushing and pushing and pushing, and you're getting there, but you're getting there slowly, but now you're not anymore. Because it was only a matter of time before these people trip and fall on their face, and karma for it to turn around. And also, in order for that to happen, you were supposed to just finally just see these people as the mentally ill projections they are, and also as a cornerstone indicator of your success. Unsuccessful people don't get haters like this. People that aren't special do not get obstacles like this. People that are boring and are nobody and that do not do anything for the world, or don't make anything, or don't do anything notable, do not get people like this. Do not get stalkers on this level. People who even have, if you were here for the last reading, people here with the level of knowledge that you have, or knowing that you have, do not have this many crazy like people looking at you, like smart people, psychic people, and even psychotic people looking at you like this, trying to dig and pry, like as if they were cutting open Einstein's brain to see how it worked after he died. Like that's how you are at this point. And you have to look, and they wanted you to see yourself that way, and I feel like you are at that point where you're finally giving yourself the credit for that. And you're getting there finally. Because you're finally at a speed at which these people cannot stop you, and it's almost fatal for them. You're no longer a bicycle speed, you're in a speeding car, and these people should not stand in front of you if they do not want to lose their life or lose a limb, because you're about to run these bitches over, and you are. These people, I shitted and farted. I shitted and farted. Yeah. These people are they're shitting themselves. Someone here, these people are dealing with stomach issues, possibly. They're dealing with stomach issues because they're like, oh shit, like, yeah, that's right. Things are turning around really bad. Yeah, they're realizing you're not heartbroken with the Three of Swords / heartbreak in reverse, dagger through the heart. I heard, shot through the heart. You give love a bad name. I don't know what song that is. Sorry. I don't know if that's the same song. But like there's something about they're like also like really there's something about how like they're realizing that you're not heartbroken. Like you weren't slowing down because you were heartbroken. You weren't slowing down because you're, you know, like the things these people were doing were actually genuinely going to stop you. It was really because you're somebody that takes your time. You're somebody that likes to put out precision work, quality work, okay? You could be somebody that has learned a lot from your experiences. You could even be somebody that is like trying to work through your own PTSD that already exists. And you're kind of like a soldier, all right? Whoever's watching me, you're like a soldier. You're like, I heard somebody here looks like Laura Croft, or somebody here is like Tomb Raider, like Laura Croft. Like you are like that bitch, like you are that person. So, or if you're a man, you're like Indiana Jones, like you're gonna get there. Like you are like, you're like there should be movies about you. There should be movies about you the way that you're dodging these people, like Neo and Matrix, because it's kind of like, yeah. But also it's like, I don't know, like they could have literally tried to send people to you or cause situations in your personal life to literally distract you from your path and make you heartbroken, but they're realizing that you're not actually bleeding at all. You were actually just letting the blood collect in your heart for your next trip. Now I'm seeing somebody, I don't know why this is, I don't know if somebody lives somewhere where it snows or like in Alaska or something, or Antarctica, but I'm just seeing someone, like I'm seeing an Eskimo like inside their igloo, and they are waiting when it's like they're waiting where it's warm, like they have a fire lit in there, and they're kind of like waiting until morning. They're waiting until the sun comes up, and they're saving up their energy. They're like gathering their supplies to go outside in the snow, to go walk to town or walk somewhere. And it's kind of like, that's what I see you as. Like you weren't like, oh, I'm so hurt, I'm slow. No, I think this was conscious. I think that you knew that this next step in your life, after maybe taking a significant loss, maybe you had gone through a divorce already when these people decided to jump on you and try to jump you spiritually, or like you were fired, or you already had gone through a loss, but like you already had like lost something at the time, and you know that for this next step in your journey, your trip, or your career, like maybe like, for example, like you left a job and you're like, damn, well, now it's time to finally pursue my dreams. But before I start, I need to let my heart collect blood again. I need to let my health meter in the video game heal. Or like in the video game, when you get shot too much and the screen is all red, you gotta hide and take some cover and just wait for a second and just let things refill. That's what I feel like's going on here. Like that's what you were doing. You weren't hurt so much, or like you're not, it wasn't like the things these people were doing was delaying you, okay? They were delaying you. I feel like, of course, it was annoying and it was making it hard for you to focus, and of course maybe it delayed you a little bit for a little time, but the thing is, they don't understand this because these are really broken people. Their hearts already have holes in them. They don't hold any blood. They don't know what it's like, okay? So they don't understand what you're doing. But you could be somebody that's empathic, or you could be somebody that actually, like, you really value your own energy, and you could have known for this next journey or this next step into your actual dreams, you're going to need to have a full heart of blood, or a full heart, or full health. And in order to do that, you need to spend some time alone, right? To load up. Not because you're hurt, not because, oh, everything sucks. No, of course things suck. Of course every now and then we break down, we get hella pissed, and we want to freaking flip the table. Like, damn it, why is this taking so long? But it's not that. It's just like these people didn't realize that you were never heartbroken. They were just annoying you. You're literally a horse's ass fanning them away with your tail, and they're the flies. That's all they were to you. And so now, while they were making fun of you and thinking that you were down, and after they did all this BS to you, this stalker shit to you, creepy shit, hacking even, it's like your heart is full. Because while, they were talking that shit and you were doing that hard work, still putting that work in, and they were getting people out of your way, right? Getting all the fake friends out of your way, convincing people to leave you alone, convincing people not to help you, not to support you, yada, yada, go against you. Your heart was growing back. Your health meter was healing and collecting, and maybe you were even surplusing it. You were surplusing your energy, surplusing the love in your heart, surplusing the love in your heart, I mean the fire, the motivation, surplusing the motivation, making sure that you are prepared for this journey, maybe getting yourself right, getting your mental right, healing yourself, going to therapy, maybe going to the doctor, getting your health right, getting your levels right, getting your blood checked, whatever that may be. Even taking care of yourself, relaxing. What do I like by myself? What can I do to improve myself? Like, you were doing that. You were surplusing yourself also, because this is about to be a big trip. This is about to be a big blessing coming in for you, and you knew it. Or maybe subconsciously you knew this, but these people didn't. And now they're shitting themselves. They are literally shitting. I shitted and farted. They're literally shitting themselves, and they're having stomach issues, maybe because they're running out of drugs, and their drugs, are wearing off, and they're suddenly having withdrawal symptoms, and they might have to go to the toilet immediately. But like, now they're really shitting themselves because they're running out of money. Karma's catching up with these people, and they're seeing that you were never broken. And now it's like I'm seeing like a guy at the marathon, or not the marathon, in the Olympics where they have the track, like someone running on the track, and you know how they bend down to, like, before they like run, do the dash or whatever you call it. And like, I'm seeing like that in my mind. Like, I'm seeing you like in that energy where, like, now these people thought you were down, like these people thought you were hurt, but they're looking over, and now you're on the starting block, and you're about to push yourself off, like you're about to like shoot off now. And they're shitting themselves, and there's nothing they can do. Like, they cannot stop your energy. This whole time they were focused on the wrong shit. Because you're not threatened by people doing exterior things to you, especially people that aren't part of your life or people that don't know you personally. That's not what threatens you. You're threatened by, I feel like some of you guys have gotten to that point where you're threatened by who you were before. How can you be better? How can you improve? Or like, even to make up. Like, maybe some of you guys used to act karmic, or used to have narcissistic tendencies because of, abuse you've went through, or picking up abusers' habits in the way past, and maybe now you're trying to figure out, or now you've already healed that, or now you've gotten around to that, like something like that. Like, you really are putting in the work, and so that you're in the place to deserve this, and you are now. And these people are really shitting themselves, because instead of working on themselves and finding that for themselves, the full enlightenment, for finding the nirvana for their lives, they've instead just tried to add shit to yours, and now they have nothing to show for it while you have everything. And in order to get where you are, it takes a lot of work. In order to get where you are and what you're about to receive, it takes years of a lot of self-work or actual physical work. I don't know what you do. It takes a lot of studying. Some of you guys went through medical school, but whatever it is that you're doing and you're about to achieve, it's something that these people cannot achieve in just a few days. It's not something that these people can achieve just by changing their mind or their mindset tomorrow or tonight. It's something that took years of, you healing yourself, maybe even therapy, or maybe even just finding yourself spending time alone. And you're being rewarded for this, and you deserve it. So whatever you're getting, whatever blessings you're getting in this holiday season, or whenever you're watching this, just know that you really deserve it, and do not gaslight yourself out of it. Please don't. They said, your ancestors said that this is for you. This is for you, what's coming in for you. And you might hear these people yell and scream, but you're going to know that it's because of this reason. And you're going to even maybe feel sorry for them. You may even stop trying to, like, energetically respond or bounce back or whatever, like, or even react or whatever. Like, it might even come from a place of pity at that point, for some of you. No problem. Like, not like you're not, it's like pathetic. Like they already, like right now they really look pathetic to you, but they're, if you didn't, you know, maybe when you, before you met these people, I don't even think you met these people, some of you guys don't even meet these people, but before these people affected your life, maybe you didn't know that people like this disgusting could exist. But they also want you to know that you didn't know how low people can go, how much people can lose, and maybe these people are about to be an example to you about also how much you can lose in a short amount of time. Maybe it's like a warning, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe these people could have even convinced you, or these people inspired you to stay sober, or inspired you to become sober. Like if you're a recovering drug addict, maybe these people that like did these things to your life, like they could really act out in crazy ways where maybe you looked at how you acted in the past out of addictions. It doesn't have to be drugs, it could be like sex addiction, it could be other things, but like it made you really look at it and just never want to go back. Or some of you guys never want to participate in that ever. Like some of you guys really fear like meth addiction or crack addiction or anything, like drinking, like alcoholism. And you could, like, if you're not somebody that's dealt with this, and these people could have really like shooed you away or scared you away from that too. Like they really helped you secure your life, like when you become successful, because you know when people become famous and rich, like sometimes they get caught up in drugs, like they run out of things to become happy for, especially when people come from like poor background, you know, like backgrounds where they're not as fortunate, and they make it big, and they end up, you know, they end up kind of like still, like they end up feeling still empty when they have all that money finally, because they didn't really emotionally fulfill themselves, and they end up turning to drugs because it's like they already bought everything they wanted, and it's like they're still not happy. This could be like even a lesson for you, so that you spend your money properly in the future. Like you're about to some of you guys are about to have like celebrity level money, like famous energy. I heard some of you guys are gonna have like really booming businesses with like multiple locations. Like you're gonna have a really comfortable life with your family, or start a family, and these people are really going to fade in the background. They're going to be like, these people are going to be even stuck outside like your business in this old location, but like you're going to live like in a new location, like in another country or something. And you're not even going to hear them or even remember them. And you could even look back at this situation and just maybe just appreciate that it taught you how to be strong when you get blessed, and how not to flip your life around, and how not to be arrogant, and how not to even like rub things in people's face, or even try to be karmic, like how not to turn into a karmic like these people. Like this is it. Sometimes it helps to see grown adults act like this, so you know not to act like that, or so you know how to be a better parent. Like even it's like some of you guys are parents, you're like seeing someone else be a bad parent, and you're like, okay, well, like sometimes it's like snaps you back into place, and you're like, okay, shit, like let me be a better parent, like let me take extra care not to ever act like that, or ever let myself get that bad ever. You know what I'm saying? So like hats off to you, you know, like I'm clapping for you because they want me to clap for you. Like you really don't know, like you really passed beyond a test, you passed beyond an exam, and maybe if you feel like no one else is watching you take this test and pass it, just know that I'm proud of you, the universe is proud of you, whoever, your ancestors are proud of you, and they're about to reward you. And people, maybe if the people around you don't know what you went through or don't acknowledge you, and they just see you suddenly get these blessings, just know your ancestors that's their way of congratulating you for really passing through this level. And these people are just left to deal with their own shit and their own things that they've put on themselves. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know where my mods are. I'm gonna finish off with a tarot, not a tarot, well, playing cards, regular tarot reading, and then I'm gonna log off. But thank you so much for joining me, and if this resonates for you, feel free to leave a like or a comment. Lets me know I'm doing my job properly for the divine. But yeah, you're fine. These people are jealous, you know, you might see them be jealous, you might see them act out in ways that are very obviously embarrassing for them, like, oh, she can't do that, he can't do that, and it's like, why? People might turn around and be like, why not? Like, you might even be, like, starting a charity, and these might be really sick kinds of people who are like, she can't do that, he can't do that. She used to be homeless. He used to do this. Well, he looks like that, she looks like that, or they're from that race, they cannot do that, and they cannot help these people. They can't look good because I made these lies about them, and people are going to look at them like, why not? They're helping people, or why not? People are happy with their work, or, why not start this business? People are buying the products. Like, it's looking really weird, so they want you to know, like, right now, these people look really freaking weird. Like they're just, I think, like, they're just gonna be kind of commenting on things that people never asked them for. Like, people might be like, okay, and like, who asked, Like, who asked you? So, yeah, you're gonna get a lot of that. Oh, shit, yeah. I heard, oh my god, before I got to my playing cards, I picked up a card and it said incel and it said shit themselves, motel. These are karma cards. Cigarettes in the reverse, parasite. This person has an addiction. They're not going to be able to afford that addiction, and they're going to be scratching themselves. They're going to be feeling really bad. They might not even be able to afford cigarettes. They might be dealing with some sort of stomach parasite, or their partner is a parasite, or someone around them, maybe even a friend. Like, maybe everybody's going to leave them in their life. Whoever this main person is that went against you, that started this, everyone's going to leave them in their life except like one person, and they're going to have no choice but to cling to this person because that's the only person that wants to be around them or help them, and this person's codependent. They're scared of being independent. Maybe that's why they hate you, and it could be their partner that's a parasite, and it's going to be somebody that's going to drain them for all their money. They might be forced to live in a motel or hop around in between motels, but it's not going to be like nice motels. It's going to be like $60 motels or something like this. This person's going to be an incel. People, they're going to want to have sex with people. They might even have a sex addiction, but no one's going to want to be with them, and it's going to make them really angry. It might even make them like pout or have a tantrum. It's kind of weird. This person has a mental impairment because of meth. Wow. Because of their meth use. People definitely see this person as, I heard, like, fucking bonk bonk, like somebody who got hit on the head or something. Like somebody who just acts really fucking bonkers, like really fucking stupid and weird, like really upside down because they have really bad mental health issues. This person might be actually thrown in the mental hospital really soon. They might be thrown into mental hospital really soon. Yeah, airport. Because they might get caught up for running away at the airport for something. Yeah, they're demons. Wow. Yeah, they're run by all their demons. Because, yeah, their living situation's getting raided. They're going to shit themselves on the way. I'm seeing someone shit themselves in an Uber that they call to get away, and it's going to be really bad. Illegal exposure. Someone in this group is also getting caught up for some sort of legal exposure, like having sex in public. Maybe they were having, maybe somebody was like, this is for somebody, but maybe like a couple was following you around and trying to have sex like around your house or something is really weird. Like trying to claim location in a weird way. Somebody actually got their license plate, like multiple people got this crackhead's license plate and actually reported them, and they have a warrant out for their arrest without their knowledge for illegal exposure. There's cops looking for them on the freeway. Yeah, bad trip. Yeah, this person also is going to be like really fucked up on some sort of drugs, and they're not going to be acting very cognitive or normal. I'm seeing this person like bend down all the way on the corner of a street and just kind of stare at the ground. And just kind of like talk to the ground like, yeah, I don't know, like, yeah, you're so gay, you're such a loser, what are you doing, why are you starting a business? Like they're talking at the ground as if it's a phone and they're watching you, but there's nothing there, it's just a sidewalk. Like this person's on a bad trip. Maybe because of this bad trip, like their family might catch them on the corner of some street somewhere, like high on drugs like this. I'm seeing someone like in a nightgown or in like a really oversized t-shirt with like a bunch of stains on it with nothing else on, like no shoes, just like this on a corner, and like their family might pick them up and like their family might have a van. Someone might have like a minivan like with a roll-open door. They might like pull up with a roll-open door like a Honda Odyssey or something, and they might like pull this person in, like yank them in and close the door and toss them straight into the rehab or a mental hospital straight from there. Wow, there's a painful death. Oh my gosh. Something about it. Someone in this group might have a really painful death. somebody that cannot grow a beard. It's somebody that can't grow a mustache or a beard in this group, or somebody that's like really jealous. It could also be somebody that is secretly gay. Somebody that's secretly gay that is really obsessed with like sexuality, that pretended to be straight. This person's gonna have a really painful death. It could be an injury that ends up with them with a broken back. They might like end up like in a really bad accident where their back is really broken and they try to save this person, but the last moments of death is like really unrecoverable. Like they never make it to the wheelchair. Like they're like gone. Yeah, fire. If this person tried to start a fire in your life, literally or like metaphorically, this person might have to actually put out a fire. Enemies to friends. This person's enemies might become your friends. They might actually become your friends, or like actually like end up following you in some. Oh my gosh, yeah, someone's car is going off a cliff. Something about driving off a cliff. Look at that. That looks like so I drew this. You know what this is based off of? This is based off of Highway 1. Because I'm from California, and there's it's like a gorgeous ocean and a cliff, but tourists all the time accidentally take one wrong turn and their car just goes flying straight off like feet above the water, and they just crash straight into the ocean. Or like really, that's a bad place to drive drunk. That's what I'm just telling you. Those railings sometimes there's no railings at all. It's just straight cliff and rock, and you can just like some people like literally drive their car off of there like on purpose, or like some people have like accidentally fought each other on the road like over the wheel and like veered off. Lots of really crazy situations have happened, unfortunately, there, but like this can happen to them. This can happen to these people in some way, like someone in this group, like something really bad, like something about off a cliff. Yeah, and someone might have a skin infection. No privacy. This person's, someone here is not going to have any privacy. They're going to not have any privacy because they're going to get caught for cheating, and their partner is really codependent and is not going to let them have their own phone or let them leave the house or anything. And this could be current right now. This could be their current energy. Zero privacy. They can't even change. They can't even take a dump without this person, like without the door open. I heard they can't even go to the bathroom without the door open because this person is afraid that they're going to have another phone or something, or have something to look at. Yeah, weed. Whoa, okay, yeah, this person might like get caught up for something to do with weed, or they might be high on weed, or like they might not be able to afford weed if they like it. For some of you, something to do with weed. Maybe they might get like busted by the weed man. They might owe somebody money for weed. Yeah, again, a limb amputation. Oh my gosh, someone might like survive an accident and they might end up like having a leg or arm chopped off. So that's their karma. I just wanted to go through those because those were popping out to me, but I'm just gonna finish off the reading now with some playing cards, and I gotta go because it's almost 3 a.m. here. But I hope you guys are liking this reading. If this resonates, feel free to leave a like. Thank you. And thank you guys for the confirmations in the chat. It's really weird. I don't know where all my mods went, but hold on. How do I block people? Okay. What's funny is like, I do have a job. And the people I'm talking about and the people that watch me and talk shit about me are people that are employment challenged themselves. So that's kind of funny. This is actually my second job, or my side hustle technically. So, yeah. Anyways. It's just funny how some people are, I don't know, stupid. They don't like the truth being exposed about them or something. As somebody's ugly ex-boyfriend on here is just mad I'm fucking reading for their ex or something. I don't know. Whatever. Take accountability. Hold on. Anyways, what's happening this week for the collective? Where we finished Joker? Okay. Seven of Swords. Someone could be an Aquarius or an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You guys are going to feel like on top of the world this week after watching this reading, or whenever this applies for you. Feel like this is like the Fool card, and I see those cards as money. I feel like you guys are going to be having like your finances in check this week, to the point where you might be buying something really lucrative or big. You might be making a really big purchase that's kind of fun, but it's all in good fun. I heard it's for your inner child, like you're doing something for your inner child, and it's going to make you really happy. It's actually going to help you manifest it's going to help you manifest something that you've wished for, like, really fast. I heard it's going to help you manifest more money, and I heard it's also giving you good karma, whatever this is that you're thinking of doing. Seven of Swords. Also, like, you're going to have a lot of privacy this week for some reason. Something about privacy is a highlight this week. Something about maybe, like, if you live with, like, a bunch of roommates, your roommates are moving out suddenly, or, like, suddenly you're going to, like, maybe, like, if you have an overbearing manager, your overbearing manager is not going to be there this week, and you're going to feel like more privacy. Or your stalker, if you have a stalker, this person's getting arrested this week, and you're never going to hear from them again. I don't know. For some of you guys, let's hope, right? Let's wish. Okay, this is the King of Wands in reverse. Tell me more about the King of Wands in reverse. There could be like a fire sign that betrayed you in the past, or a fire sign that left a bad taste in your mouth that you don't really trust. This could be a player or a fuckboy type energy. You could have blocked this person, or you don't want to talk to this person. This person wants to talk to you this week, but you don't want to talk to them. I feel like this person's waving the white flag. This person consistently has been playing games, or has always played games with you in the past, but I feel like now they're finally throwing up some sort of white flag or surrender to some sort of game that you were never playing with them, or some sort of war you were never waging against them. Others of you, it doesn't have to be like that. It could be just like some sort of like former friend, or just some weird person who happens to be very impulsive and angry, and it was like a one-sided anger or one-sided competition. This person might come into you this week with some sort of stupid contract, or some sort of note that says like, I'm sorry, but it's like it's too late because you don't really care. You're really over it. I feel like you really don't even have any desire to even talk to this person. I feel like even this person's face, it's kind of like it doesn't really spark anything for you. I don't even think you want to be this person's friend, or like, it's like you don't even want to be friends with this person. You don't even want to like know this person as an acquaintance or as a stranger. I feel like you just want to like pass this person by at this point, because it's like you don't have time for this. I feel like things are going too well in your life, and I feel like this person's apology to you, you just see it as a delay. You just see it as another another random time waster that they have to throw to you. So that's just like a weird random note. Something about 6 years or 6th grade or something. That's random. Eight of Pentacles, Earth sign. Okay, something about your work, what's happening at your work. There's going to be a message coming in really soon. It could be going through your phone, like a text message to do with your job or your work. Five of Cups, what is this? Sadness. 10 of Cups. Whoa. 9 of Pentacles. Whoa. Okay, so like, oh my gosh, wow. So you guys are actually going to be getting a really sad message from an old job or your current job, because they're really sad and they want you back with the 5 of Cups or something, or they don't want you to quit because you're really financially stable, and you don't like something about how like you're leaving your job, or you're leaving this position, or you already left this old job and you're now financially stable, and someone might want to come in, or like there's this weird energy of people wanting you to come back, but you don't want to because you're already fulfilled. Or this week you're gonna actually like realize that, or something's gonna happen this week. I heard you're gonna be showered with gifts, like one thing after another, like one lucky thing after another through the universe. You're like getting so many blessings, like so many things that you want are just happening over and over again. And I feel like people that have betrayed you or thrown you out in the past, that you were like, oh, okay, like you're gonna throw me out, all right, well, I'm just gonna enjoy my party on my own. You're kind of like just don't care to really go back to them, or you don't really care to work with them anymore, like, or again, like it's kind of like blessings are always following you, good luck is always following you, because You're always putting the good energy in. You're always putting the hard work into yourself, and and that's why you're always manifesting, and people around you always get good luck. And I feel like when people throw you away, you just kind of see it as like, oh, okay, and you don't really go back. I feel like you could be somebody that just never really goes back, because it's like they threw away Tinkerbell. Like they threw away somebody with like the literal magic wish dust, like the magical, like the magic, like you have the magic with you, and you literally manifest everything you want, and you could be really, really attractive too, and you could really like be really lucky. And I feel like once people throw you away, you're just kind of like, all right, well, whatever, like that's your loss. But like, you know, like, but you actually mean it. Like you actually mean it. You even kind of feel bad for them. You're kind of like, all right, it's like, you know what you have coming for you, and you're just kind of like shrug. And I feel like these same people are now coming back around possibly this week, and they might want to be sad towards you, but I feel like it's going to maybe kind of pump up your ego a little bit, and it might kind of make you feel like, oh, okay, you want to talk now? Well, 9 of Wands, you weren't there when I had to defend for myself or fend for myself this whole time. These people are super jealous of you anyways, or they were jealous of you. Or there's also some people that that were jealous of you in the past that are now having to defend themselves, but I feel like you're leaving them out in the dust too. So there's going to be a lot of people crawling for forgiveness, I heard, or like showering you with gifts. I don't know why, but I feel like you just don't really care. I feel like you just don't really care, and there's not going to be really any bad karma for you. I feel like it's all going to be good karma for you, because you're deciding not to connect with people who made a karmic mistake. You're deciding not to pick up on their bad energy, like their bad luck. And it's resulting in you just, I don't know, like you're just really financially stable this week. Like I feel like you're going to buy something really expensive, and you're going to enjoy it, or like something really expensive is going to be given to you, and it's going to be something you really, really wanted or you really enjoy. And while that happens, people are going to be dealing with a lot of karma around you in real time. You may even see the karma happen. And it's like, they told me, I said this in another reading recently, they told me to say this and remind you this, that, you know what, like, arrogant narcissists, especially when they get their karma, it's often that, like, they don't even know they're going to get their karma until the very last, like, second. So, like, you know, there could be people already planning to kill somebody who harmed you. There could be people planning to steal from this person who's a narcissist who tried to harm you. And this person has no idea. They're so arrogant. And these people could have been planning to do this to this person, like, that did this to you for months now. But this person's arrogant, they don't know. And it's all the way until the very last second, that before they die, that they'll know. So they're still acting arrogant, and they've been acting like nobody knows how they act. They're acting like nobody, that their shit doesn't stink, and that they are, arrogant, or, oh, I win, all they want. But just know that those same kinds of people are the same kind of people that have no idea there's a bullet straight. Those are the same people that get shot right here. Those are the same people whose bodies get found with the bullet found point blank right here in the middle of the forehead. Those kinds of people. That's all I have to say. Those same people that, like the people that just run their mouth and they just keep betraying people, stealing from people, or backstabbing certain people to become made on their back or whatever, like just, going around backsliding people over and over again, and being arrogant, and thinking that they're invincible. Those are the same people that get shot point blank period right here in the middle of the forehead. Those are the same people that get found right there, that get shot right here, because they never see it coming. So just know that same person that was just that's laughing at you 30 minutes ago, that same person doesn't know that they're going in right now, or they're going in an hour, or any time now. So don't worry about it. Let this person laugh, and let this person kiki all they want, because karma it's coming. And it's here now. And it's coming at the same time as your blessings. And I feel like your blessings are steady falling into your lap right now. and it's only getting better. Like, it's only starting. The faucet's only loosening right now, and the water for you is only dripping, but it's only getting stronger and stronger. And as it's getting stronger, like as your business is getting more popular, I heard, or as I heard, like, you're getting even healthier, your health is improving. Something about these people, they're going to be suffering. They're going to be suffering, but all the way until the day they actually really get their actual karma and their actual justice, they won't know. They'll get shot point blank period, right here in the center of their forehead, by someone they know, possibly by people they know, people that they trusted, that they were so stupid to trust. So don't even worry about it. It's going to be real painful for them and real happy for you. Six of Pentacles, yeah, because you're being gifted by the universe. You're literally being gifted by the universe. You're literally being given some sort of gift, inheritance. I heard some sort of contract, large check, or a literal gift for Christmas or something. So, wow, awesome. Anyways, I'm going to stop the reading there. It's already 3 a.m. But I hope you guys liked this reading and it resonated. If it did, feel free to leave me a like or a comment. This was supposed to be a super quick reading, but it ended up being a whole entire thing. But I'm sorry I didn't answer to any of the chat. There was a lot of trolls today, and I didn't have any mods on here, so I didn't really pay attention today. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Feel free to send me an email too if you want to directly contact me, jungleintuitive@gmail.com. I always love hearing like how my stories resonate for you, how they make you laugh, or how you know, they really like connect to you, because sometimes I'm just really picking up on really specific things and I have no idea what they mean sometimes. So I really appreciate those of you guys in the tribe that always share with me, but you don't have to. Also, thank you to those of you who are just watching me on browser and, you know, because of security reasons. I appreciate you, and I see you too. You don't have to subscribe and like me if you can't right now, and you don't have to donate. I know a lot of people have been telling me like, oh man, I feel so bad, like I'm gonna donate to you, and it's like, it's totally okay. Also, shout out to Janet. Thank you so much for those super chats. This is my first live stream doing super chats. I've never done it before. I kind of still figuring out how it works, but thank you so much, guys. That's really that really means so much to me. Like, wow, like that's crazy. I'm like looking at your comments. Oh, thank you, Melly. Thank you, Peanut. Good to see you. Sorry, I'm like just barely peeping for you guys in the little comments. But anyways, it's good to see the fam. Yeah, I'll be back on here soon. I'll let you guys know in the chat, or not in the chat, in the community. You guys are in the chat right now. And yeah. Oh wow, thank you, V. Woo, whoa. Thank you so much for the donation / super chat. Wow. But yeah. All right. I'm gonna head out. Let you guys go. It's already 3 a.m. This was such a crazy reading. It was so fun. Today I'm super mellow just because it's late today and I'm kind of tired, and I'm winding down this week. So yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys have a blessed rest of your night. Whoa, look at that. I just finished on 10 of Cups. So, yeah, I hope you guys really enjoy your weekend and the rest of your night. Remember, you are important. You deserve love. And peace. Namaste. Until next time, guys.